What up, what up? Hey, y'all, I want to talk about Steve Smith Sr. for a second. Now, y'all remember about 2 months ago, a gentleman named Anthony Martinez called Steve Smith and confronted him about sleeping with his wife. When he got Steve Smith on the phone, Steve Smith was real quiet. The dude asked him, what you got to say for yourself? You know my wife was married, you know this, you know that. All Steve Smith said was, I'm sorry. Anthony Martinez went on Twitter. He released messages from his wife and Steve Smith. Now, Steve Smith was playing with the Baltimore Ravens when he met this man's wife. I think she was part of the Baltimore Ravens marching band. You know, they got it on. They liked each other. They did what they did. Even though it was wrong because both of them was married. Ain't nobody raped nobody. Ain't nobody took nothing. You know, they liked each other. But Mr. Anthony Martinez, he can't take it. Now, this situation had died down. Really wasn't no talk about it. Until yesterday, Mr. Martinez then filed a lawsuit against Steve Smith. He won $100,000. He called it Steve Smith a home wrecker. And in North Carolina, you can file those kind of lawsuits. I remember Fletcher Cox had to pay a lawsuit, something similar to this, about messing with a man's wife. Now, if I was Steve Smith, I'd go and get this joker this $100,000 and squash it so he can go on by his business and leave me alone. Another question, Mr. Martinez, is you still gonna be married to this lady after you know she done cheated on you? You see what she was telling Steve Smith? Is you gonna be that weak? You know, back in the days, old school guy used to tell you, you check the hoe, not the pimp. He all on Steve Smith top, but he should really get away from his wife and cut ties. But he being weak about the situation. He trying to get a quick cash grab, and he probably gonna get the money. But like I said, if I was Steve Smith, I'd go and get that joker that $100,000, man, just to quiet his mouth, man. Because stuff like this is wrong. Like I'm saying, Steve Smith in the wrong, but that guy should be more mad with his wife than he is with Steve Smith. But some people, man, they can't handle life. When something don't go right, they just spiral out. And that's pretty much what he doing, man. He acting like a real baby. You know, if I catch my wife cheating, I'm going to move on. I ain't going to want to sue nobody, nothing like this. I ain't going to want to go crazy, man. But some dudes are stronger than others. But I want to hear what you guys think about this.